Hello everybody, I am Brandman19 and welcome to episode 51 of our Golden Circle campaign in Supreme Ruler 2020. We are at war with Montana and Washington and Massachusetts and Maine and Hawaii. And I think that's it. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Okay, so we're at war with quite a few people. We're trying to push our UN approval up, and by eliminating enemies, that seems to be a good way to do that. So right now I'm going to do everything I can to knock out some of these guys, get them taken off the table here, and that's where we're at. So let's see, garrisons, there are enemy units in there, so it's probably not going to be a very good attack. Gotta try to get up in there for one. Having a very hard time with supply up here for obvious reasons. There's not a lot around. Not to mention, it's not like I'm attacking from the south either. If I was attacking from the south, I'd have so much more to work with. I'm having to kind of create all my own supply lines and all that the hard way. There we go. Rebuilding some of it. That's good. Come out over here and work with the city group. There it goes. Good job. Kind of push into this. Push in up here. They've got M113s, M60s, and a M1A2 left up here. We're working on the M113s now. Supply, of course, still being that little pesky little problem.
We took their capital.
They fell altogether. They just gave up. Alright, they gave some of their land to Washington. That's all good with me. Let's take everybody over here. Tell them to repair. I want to quickly do this while I check through all their stuff. Nope. Yep, here's one I don't want. Get rid of Great Falls. Yeah, okay. So we gotta wait on all this to go. Look at all that starting to pop up so I can see it. Should start seeing our supply reach all of these areas. Let's see. Kind of holding out. I don't see anything I could really go after. Be nice to have Idaho. Be nice to have Wyoming. Those places, and knock them out, but don't think it's going to happen. Let's see. Grab engineers and Bradleys. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, plenty. Alright, we'll just grab these guys and thrust them here. Their job's going to be to take this first. Oh no, I can't. We're no longer bordering Washington because they gave Oregon this territory. That's not good. Alright, all units, all of these units, let's go in here and make sure we don't do anything to our special forces. See if we can get rid of them, maybe get somebody else to attack us. It's a long shot. We can try. Scrap the units. Scrap. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units sitting, special forces units just sitting, waiting to go. Waiting for some more air units to pop out so that we can use them. Currently, right now, we have all 37 working at full production. 229 days until I have a Blackbird 2, which is the one I really need. So, let's see, research-wise, we have quite a few of our transports going. Should have just about all of my recon going. Let's see. Yeah, all of my recons seem to be going. There's some with very few amount of days left, some with quite a bit. That B2A Spirit's down to 58 days. That was a very long project, so him getting done's a good deal. Free-fall nuclear bombs are getting done. More nuclear missiles. Must have gotten done with something nuclear, didn't we? Yep, we're now working on high-yield nuclear warheads. That'll take it a while to get done. I really want to knock out all those missiles if I could, so that's why I did that. That's also probably holding us back on our UN approval ratings. Alright, with all those guys down, you would think somebody would want to attack me down here. Primarily Costa Rica, like you'd think they would want to do this. Even though it hasn't worked out well for their last groups. Okay, let's take all of these and just say, reserve all of you. Maybe if they see my Navy go full reserve, they'll think that we're not going to plan anything. Okay. There they all go. Let's send these there, these there. Okay. Still reserved them. I don't think it's really going to work, but hey. Is Cuba still in the UN? Yes, they are. They haven't done anything to make anybody mad, I'm sure. UN Protectorate, of course, is still in the UN. I have seen them not, though. It's weird. I have seen the UN Protectorate get kicked out of the UN. Seems, like one would follow the other, right? Look at Chicago. Area is ginormous. I just have no way to land and take anything here. They're pretty much they're fully covered up by other folks. If Oregon wanted to just like take them out, I would get some credit for that. You know, trying to eliminate war and all that. I would get some of that credit. If I had the Air Force, I could do something up here in Boston. Taking Otis would be a good thing because all those guys would rush down here. We'd have the supply hopefully by taking Barnstable too. And I could run some air sorties out to help protect them. Then use that to jump into Maine and take Brunswick here. Repair my guys and rush them north into Augusta. That would be something I could do. You know, push these guys up north and just kind of take one spot after another. Then do the same thing up here. Who do I have high casus bellis with? South Africa, Egypt, India, Northern China, Zimbabwe, Volgograd, Maine, of course, Cyprus. Anybody on our continent? Nope, nope, nope. Starting to go down already. Still going down. Washington's right there. Portugal, Alaska's up there at 72%. Delaware is at 69. Anybody else? New Brunswick is at 61%. Yukon is at 60. Vermont and Idaho follow after that. Okay, so after that we start reaching these guys who are fairly large war justifications against. I mean, I could fly up a group of guys to take some of these bases and start trying to take pieces of Alaska. The problem is I know I'm going to run to F-22s at some point. That would not be so great. Not to mention, taking Juneau would suck, because there's no airfield there. So I'd have to deal with that. Then British Columbia is not all that mad at me. Northwest Territories, they're mad at me, but I don't think they would do anything. Yukon's mad at me. It's like unlocking New York would unlock a lot of these guys. Unlocks Ontario, then I can turn on Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Rhode Island. Even though Rhode Island's not really mad. Or we're not really mad at. I just need a good UN approval so I can take on one of these guys. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but that would piss off a lot of people at once too. They'd all declare war. And then watch what happens. I get, you know, a bunch of war decks on me and I can use that leverage to take out some more. Look at Oregon go. They're going against British Columbia too. Oh, that's something. Not a bad play. I mean, that's not a bad play what they're doing. They're just getting stopped at Olympia to take out Washington. They're gonna have to push all the way over, and then find a way to get over here into Victoria Island or whatever it's called. Yeah, I think it's like Victoria, or that's Victoria. I know that. I don't know if that whole island's called Victoria Island, but if it is, they just need to get across anyway and start taking these little spots. They'll be good to go. I just don't think the game is that smart. There's North Dakota way up here. Saskatchewan's like got North Dakota locked up from me. There's another unit design completed. E3C Orion 3 ASW. Anti-submarine warfare. We're just sitting at please. I need to knock somebody out. I need my aircraft. That's what I really need. 5. Let's go ahead and scrap them. Just trying to keep it real here, or not real. Try to lure somebody into taking the bait. It may be too low for somebody to actually take the bait, though. Come on. I don't think it's going to work this time either, but we'll see. Taking Washington would get what? 1 research? And that's it, looks like. There might have been a second one somewhere, but Oregon's already overran it, making it difficult to see. More unit designs complete. More P3C Orion 3s. A Boeing 737 Wedgetail. Airborne electronic warfare. Wonder why that's all is that like raised ground or something? Let's check. Yep, that's all high ground. That's why I can see that. If it's high ground, I can see it. Even if I don't own. So I see all of that, despite the fact that I don't, and I can see all of Georgia because of loyalty, I think. Which there may not be anybody here, that's why I can't see. Oh, there's 683 people there. Why can't we see in there? Fine. Right, another unit, the Terramax Patrol. Okay, so it got finished. Things are slowly starting to fill in and get done. Got 124 projects and we're doing 32 at once right now. And we have the 3rd best tech ranking. How far are we away on that? Take a look. 83 in poll ranking. That is not the worst. We're better. We're better than halfway. That's good. Let's see. Where are you at? There it is. 1 more away from West Germany, and then we're 4 away from Japan. Not bad. Okay. We could probably definitely catch West Germany. Japan, maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. Have plenty of research going, though, right? If I was going for a conquer the world right now, some African nations would be in trouble. Some Asian nations will be in trouble too. Be nice to grab some of these guys up. But we're not doing that. We're just worrying about this area. That's all we care about. Okay. They're still in the UN. Their UN approval has gone down further, though. So they're on the verge of getting kicked out. They have a lot of critical shortages up there. None of it. I mean, on a daily basis, they're getting hit up about consumer goods, petroleum, timber, and agriculture. Their people are like starving up there. Their population is at 68,000. They have 3,000 more people coming in, and they have about 2,000 more births than they have deaths. So they don't have a whole lot going on. They're not going to have a huge influx of people or nothing, I don't think. Is there maybe like a public opinion thing I can do here? Balance the budget. And we don't really need to increase taxes. This says decrease spending and increase taxes. We already have everything set where we need it, actually. I could probably come down on some of this stuff. I don't know if that would decrease my overall tax rate, though. Be something to look at, though, I guess. Education's fine. Infrastructure's fine. Environment's just perfect. Like, it's not going to need to go down any. Social assistance is just fine. Cultural. Law enforcement's one of those that's above. So there's only really 3 things I could work on to try to get it fixed up. So people love me, though. I don't have a problem with that. So I mean, we're sitting at 36%. That's enough to win any election. So not that big a deal there. Gosh, I just wish somebody would attack me. Or I could get my blackbirds. I don't think my raptors can go that far. Let's see. They can go 2340. Let me see. I think I just had something. Yeah, I had some things get done here. Falcons can only go 96 kilometers. I have a Predator drone now. The Combat Talon. It says it's for combat, but it doesn't tell me anything about it. Alright, have to hold off on all that stuff. The OV-22 Osprey Patrol AWACS. Alright, no big deal there. Just a little frustrated how long it's taken this stuff to come about. We have 3 more ships to go before that's all completed. We'll have 39 ships at that point, which is more than enough to, you know, kind of protect our borders, because nobody's going to have a bigger navy in the world. If they do, it's like a bunch of patrol ships that can't even reach us, so I'm not worried about them. If they do reach us, I mean, we have garrisons, we have enough forces to rush in and fix it. We have an air force that's quickly getting built up right now with the most advanced aircraft in the world. So again, just not really worried. It is taking a long time to get some of this stuff done, though, like the transport craft and all. Some recons. Let's see how many things we have that have less than 2 months to go. This tanker does. No, that doesn't. The Osprey does. Let's see, keep going. We only have 2. Oh, the Pavehawk does. That's 3. Let's see, this provider, C-123 provider turbo does. This NC1L, NC1S cargo, that's 6. The Convair 580, so that's 7. The RQ1 Mariner, so that's 8. Global Hawk, that's 9. Constellation, that's 10. The Hawkeye, that's 11. The Barbour, that's 12. Hawkeye has 2 days left, that's 13. SR-71 Blackbird's still going to take a long time. B-2A Spirit, it's 13 or 14, I don't remember where I was at and counting. Popeye, that's 14 or 15. Freefall Nuclear Bomb, 15 or 16. Another Nuclear Bomb, 16 or 17. Bullpup Nuclear, 17 or 18. So these guys are getting done. I mean, it's just going to take a while. I'm pretty sure the last thing is that High Yield. Yep, 241 days. That's like 7 or 8 months. That's a long time. But alright guys, I'm going to end this one right here. I know nothing really happened except for we finished this war with Montana. But we'll have to start looking. Hopefully, how far are we away until I get my planes again? 199 days, so less than 200 days. That's 6 months, so by the end of 2027, we'll be going and destroying these other little nations except for Washington. Gotta find a different way to get them. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.